Hey there, folks. I'm Joe Crawford of artlong.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev, do the daily target, and I record it. Let's do that now. Look at that. Kind of abstract, huh? Abstract and interesting. Uh, I just see backgrounds today, maybe. So if I do just on the enclosing body and I do but what's the shape? What's the shape? How about a linear gradient that is this white color, 40 pixels? Maybe it's 60 pixels, and it's actually at 90 degrees, right? Okay. And then transparent on the rest of it. And then let's put the background color there. We move it over 100 pixels, 200. Okay, so where do we need to be? We need to be what? 1, 4, 5, 4, 2, 2. There it is. And then the width needs to be a little different. 60, 70, 80. And then the width is 100 pixels. So is that good? Kind of don't like that. It's actually more complicated a shape than I was thinking. So I don't really care for that because we got this part over here that's covered. So we're going to end up with multiple. What am I trying to say? We'll end up with multiple uh, gradients to cover up. So we'll need another gradient here to cover this, or we could do it with a border maybe. And then we need at least one other gradient here. So I'll follow the thread through, but I really am not crazy about it already. But part of why I do this stuff is because it's fun. It's fun and surprising, and it goes where it goes, right? We don't know everything right from the start. I'm gonna say from 90 degrees, purple, 25%, transparent. So that's how you get that sort of box. You need an at value that's 100 pixels, 40 pixels or something like that. Oh, no comma. So the from and at are not separated by a comma. All right, so let's move this over to 1718, and then down 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I've done there is move the center of this conic gradient so that it works. I think what I end up wanting to do. So I'm going to copy and paste all this, and I'm going to do the nested template, which is the body tag and the HTML tag working together. So now I'm going to put the styles that I had there. And now I'm going to use margins. So by doing this, I'm going to have a little bit better luck. So I'm going to move this over with different margins. And I guess I need to put this purple here. Okay. All right. Now let's make margin 0. So if I do that margin, this is what I've got. So I'm going to use margins to move this over. So let's do all 4 margin points. So we need to push it down. So that's going to be 10. No, it's going to be 0. It's going to be -8 maybe. There it is, -8. And then this is going to be -8 as well. I need another -8 here. Yes. And then 50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 112. Boom. All right, so that linear gradient, is that as simple as it can be? It's coming in from the side. It's 100 pixels wide. It's got the minimum background position because we do need a number there. We could have broken this up and said background dash image and then the two values and then background dash size, or other ways to do that. But in this case, we don't need it. And our at value changes because it's different within the actual element. So this is probably going to be what, minus 100 or minus 110, let's say. So that makes that what, 70? Let's see. Close. It's at 60. There it is. 60, 80 then is where that is. And that's two gradients. Conic gradient to cover up. Yeah. One other thing that sometimes we do. Um, this could be a repeating linear gradient. If we've got color stops like that. And if I submit that, I think that's more characters, but it's identical, right? But I don't need to do a background position or background size in that case. So it's not as good in terms of the number of characters. So we'll just let that go by. What else could we do? I mean, again, anytime you've got strictly square things, you could be doing box shadows. You could be doing inset box shadows. You could be There's so many choices. So many choices. Let's minify and unit replace. I think we're done. I think we're done. So we did unit replace. We got a few values that changed. These are, again, always linked from each of these videos are the GitHub plugins. And if you got suggestions for plugins, I might take a shot at creating them. Minify. So the ones I always use are minify, unit replace, the blank template, which creates a paragraph element with a P, and just the body, and the nested template, which is this nested syntax, which makes an ampersand of the HTML element and a star to represent the internal element. And we don't create any additional element. There's always an HTML and body element that's implicit on the body. Now, fun fact, you can actually add a body tag in here and have it apply style. So you can do a body and then set styles, and then it overrides the implicit body tag. Not a lot of case for that, but there are definitely great players who have used that to good effect with super hyper optimized solutions, which is pretty awesome. Am I done? Should I stop talking? I think I should stop talking. This was fun. Always enjoy doing these. I hope you're taking care out there. Go make a web page. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And I'll see you again some other time. Bye.